What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to kind of just talk about my job, the new job that I got, and how awesome it is. And I'm being lazy. I'm just laying in bed, dude. Like, that's one cool thing about making videos on your phone. You can literally make a video while in bed, and I just think that's the coolest thing in the world. Now, when I get my computer, I'm going to be doing a lot more work on my computer. But yeah, I just wanted to get into kind of just telling you guys what my job is and what experience I have, and just, I don't know, just share that with you guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. Let's get into it. So yeah, what I do for a job, it's like nutrition products, like sports nutrition, stuff like that, like protein powders and pre-workouts and stuff like that, electrolyte mixes. They also do like the baseline energy formula for like energy drinks as well. So just like the minerals and the caffeine and all that, they do all that as well, and they handle the raw materials as well. It's a really fun job, and it's something that I got really good at, and I did it for probably like 6 years, and I had a really good reputation there. Dude, I moved all the way up to the top of the ranks. There was like an expert level of my job where I basically operate a machine and I basically fill the bottles. And my position now is going to be a little bit different than that. I'm actually making the drink packets instead of the bottles. So it's going to be a little bit different. I have to learn an entirely new machine, but it's going to be a really good time. It's really good money, and it's going to be really good for my family. I can invest some money into my channel and like advertising and stuff like that. But it's literally the favorite job that I've ever had in my life. I couldn't imagine doing anything else, dude. It's my freaking favorite, dude. But yeah, we make sports nutrition products, and I had an expert level knowledge of the machinery. So I had the knowledge that maintenance had on the machine, and I was actually able to replace the screen on the machine. I knew everything about every single part of the machine. I did all the cleaning and the operation. It was literally my favorite position I think I could ever have at any job, and it pays literally quadruple what Dollar General was paying me. I was working at Dollar General. Dude, that was kind of bad though. They were mixing freaking bleach with floor cleaner at Dollar General, which can produce dangerous reactions like toxic gas in the air, dude. So I was like, dude, please stop doing that. And they didn't stop doing it. So I ended up getting losing that job, and I'm so glad that I did because I could have been breathing in poison gas. It was literally an OSHA violation, dude. But I at this new job, dude, I'm gonna have so much freaking fun. One thing that you do have to be careful about, there's a lot of like powder in the air and stuff like that, so I have to wear an M95 mask. I have to wear safety goggles and stuff like that to keep the powder out of my eyes. But other than that, I can stay healthy while working there. And yeah, the money is so good, dude. It's gonna be amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna freaking work there probably until I retire. It's really good paying, dude. And I'm gonna take my kid. My kid's gonna go to California with me next summer. We're gonna do that. We're gonna buy a house. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, the job. One of my favorite things they had there was this protein powder. It was called Ghost Chips Ahoy or something like that. It was a Chips Ahoy protein powder, and they actually had an area where you could like sample stuff. And you could sample the different drinks and stuff like that. I also had some of the pre-workout, which makes you feel like you're a god. Like you literally ascend to godhood when you drink pre-workout. If you're ever like working out or you need some energy and you don't have any heart issues or something like that, I recommend trying pre-workout at least one time just to see the feelings of it, dude. It makes your skin tingle too, but it gives you so much energy, dude. And but yeah, the Ghost protein, dude, they had a Chips Ahoy flavor, and it literally tasted like cookies and milk, dude. And it wasn't even that high in carbs. They did a really good job with that one. But yeah, they have a lot of people. Like they have two separate parts. They have the office and then the manufacturing part. And the way that I got this job back is my old manager, who actually gave me all of my promotions and stuff like that. He like left that place, and so I had nobody there to like get my job back. Because what had happened was I actually had mental illness, and I left like 2 or 3 times. I basically just it was job abandonment essentially. I just like freaked out and ran off because I was in psychosis, and I was just like thinking that something bad was gonna happen to me or something like that. So yeah, uh, I didn't have anybody there to get me the job back. But when I found out that this guy actually went back to that job, he was the guy that always he covered my back all the time. He always had my back, and no matter what happened, he would always stand up for me and fight for me. So when I found out he went back, I was like, "Oh my god, I finally have my job back. This is going to be amazing." But I actually had a lot of trouble getting a hold of him. I was talking to him through someone else, and that person just like kept trying to reach out to him and had pretty much zero luck with getting a hold of him. So it was really hard to get the job back. But like, give it like a month or two later, all of a sudden I wake up and he's like, dude, give this guy your number right now because he needs your number. And I was like, oh my God. So he got my number and I actually got the job back. And he stood up to me like with HR and stuff like that and fought for me and literally got me my job back. The guy that I was talking to, we'll just call him Tim. That's not his real name, but I'm not going to put anybody's name on here just to respect their privacy. But he literally, he got me my job back, dude. It was so cool. But yeah, make tons of really good flavors. And they have a couple of different departments. They have the people that, they goes in like these big, I don't know. I don't even know if I should go too much into detail, but yeah, we basically put the powder in the bottles, put the powder in the packets, and it's really easy. Basically, all I have to do is push buttons on a machine. Now, it is going to be a little bit of a learning curve when it comes to actually learning the machine and learning the different parts of it, because the machine I was running previously was a lot different to the one I'm going to be running in my new position. But I don't care. I'm excited to learn because I want to become the best. I want to get really good production numbers. I want to be a top level employee. And eventually I'd like to move up within that job and become maybe one day like a supervisor, maybe in like 5 years or something like that. And it really is a place that I can retire from. And it's going to be a really good experience, and I'm very excited for it. And it's weird because like a lot of people that I've read like Glassdoor reviews, a lot of people, and the people I worked with, they didn't really like the job. And I was like, why don't you like the job, dude? It's such a good job. And they just didn't like the job. And it was just crazy to me that people wouldn't, because it's so easy, bro. You don't have to do much of anything. And one of the easiest positions that I had was putting lids on bottles. You literally stand in one spot all day and you put lids on bottles. You just reach into a box, take out a lid, put it on the bottle, take another lid out of the box, and put it on the bottle. That's literally all you have to do all day long, and it's just freaking crazy. But they have a lot of company events and stuff like that are really cool. And I don't know if they do them as much as they used to, but yeah. I'm making this video in my bed, by the way. I'm literally being lazy. I'm not really being lazy. I don't know. The idea of making a video while in bed is just like really cool to me, because I can feel lazy while also being productive at the same time. I am going to try to add some more like edits to the videos and stuff like that, just to improve the quality. I'm going to try to get my brother, or maybe I am Carlos, which is his new name. It's a guy I'm going to be collaborating with, but hopefully I can get one of them to start editing for me. I can pay them a little bit if they would like, but I don't know. I can get better at learning editing myself, and I could avoid having to pay other people. I could just do it all myself. So at least a few pictures in a video or something like that, just to kind of spice it up a little bit. But some people, like my nephew, he's like, dude, I like the minimally edited commentaries, so I might continue to do minimal editing. I'm not really sure. I'm going to add some edits to some videos where it makes sense and stuff like that, so I might throw some pictures in there just to spice it up just a little bit. I think that would be really cool. But this job, dude, it's so good. It's literally my favorite job. I'm so excited. Life is looking up. I finally get a good paycheck. I got a place I can retire from. Everybody in my house is employed. We're making a ton of money with all of our combined incomes between my girlfriend and me and her sister. It's literally, dude, we're going to be doing so well financially. This job literally saves us, dude. And we can finally save up for a house. I can invest in advertisements when I want to promote my videos. I can do literally, because like Google ads, especially discovery ads, they make your video a thumbnail and people click on it when they want to hear it. And I did that for my Minecraft story on the Pat Attack when I did the old version of the Pat Attack, and people loved it, dude. So I might start doing some of those Minecraft stories, which I would think is really cool. But dude, just sports nutrition, saying that you make sports nutrition products is just something, I don't know, it's bragging rights, dude. I can brag to my mom, like, yeah, I make sports nutrition products. And I think that's really cool. So yeah, what do you guys think about it? What would your dream job be? I remember I used to talk to my brother. I was like, dude, it'd be cool to work at a Pop-Tart factory, which I think would be really cool to work at a Pop-Tart factory. But I don't work at a Pop-Tart factory. I work at a sports nutrition factory, and I'm going to stay there until I retire because they pay me so well, and they have a system where you can make even more money by leveling up. So I'm going to level up and make the most money possible. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my job and life and just ramble a little bit. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. You guys are amazing. You mean the world to me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.